Konnichiwa, I'm Noreen Hoyta, and welcome to Japanese Panorama. Then, Susan Tsuji visits the Shigetomi's house in Scarborough, where their 3 daughters will demonstrate championship baton twirling. What does it take to become a national champion baton twirler? Talented Julie Shigetomi, her parents and sisters give us an idea as Susan Tsuji talks to them. When asked about what she prefers to do on her Saturday mornings, she'd said that she'd rather, instead of watching cartoons, replied she'd rather learn Japanese to be able to talk with her grandmother in Japanese.
Hi, this is Susan Tsuji, and I'm at the home of the Shigetomi family. This is Mr. Shigetomi here, Jack Shigetomi, and
Lily Shigetomi,
Julie Shigetomi,
Kim Shigetomi,
Cindy Shigetomi.
I would like to talk about baton twirling. Now, Julie here has won many trophies in baton twirling, and I would like to talk about it with her mom, all the trials and tribulations that we have with baton twirling, and how she got involved in it. Now, can you tell us a little about it?
Oh, well, Julie started baton when she was 3, going on 4, and she is in her 8th year, I believe, Julie. And Kim is in her 11th year of baton, and Cindy started her 4th year of baton. We have to travel all over Ontario as well. Last year we went to Winnipeg, and 2 years we went to South Bend, Indiana. The Corps, which involved my 3 children, we went down there for a whole week. We bussed down and stayed at the Holiday Inn, and then we were, I believe 3 or 4 days we went down to the Notre Dame double dome bubble, what they call, and we did the competitions there. And the children, well, Kim is involved with the older girls, and they won the large team world championships, and Julie is a leader of the juvenile corps, and they won a first down there.
Oh, that's really interesting. Now, have you got anything to say about
Well, this is one way to keep our growing kids away from a shopping center. They have to train hard during the summer and the winter. It takes about 4 days a week, about 10-15 hours training. So they keep very well occupied.
Now, I'd like to have you explain a little bit about your trophies. Your whole room is covered in trophies, I see. And can you tell us what you won recently, Julie?
Well, I've just won two titles 2 weeks ago, Miss Majorette of Scarborough and Miss Majorette of Metro Toronto, and the Autumn Festival Princess.
My goodness. And what have you won, Kim?
Well, I won some trophies on basic and military and T-strut sometimes.
I see. I see. And Cindy, come on over here a bit.
I won second in basic.
Basic strut. How many have you won, Julie?
Well, I've won about 90 trophies. I can't really keep count of them, though.
My goodness. And how about you, Kim?
I have about 50 or something.
15? 50. My goodness. And Cindy, how many have you got?
9.
Can you tell me how they got involved in baton twirling? It's quite unusual.
Well, when Kim was 2 and 3 years old, she happened to be looking out into the parking lot of our school that's just right behind our house, and she noticed that the Scarborough Elanettes were practicing. And at that time, she said, "Oh, Mommy, can I have a baton? I'd like to practice." So we bought her just a cheap baton from a local store, and she used to pace back and forth in our patio whenever the Elanettes were practicing, and she just practiced back and forth in the backyard with this little baton. And eventually she joined the Corps.
Oh, I see. Now, little Cindy there is marching. I guess she's been getting prizes for her marching, too. She looks lovely. What is she doing?
She's just doing a basic strut, and this is what they start off with in baton, and then eventually they go into a military strut, and then there's T-strut and a solo. There's different categories that the children can enter. It just depends how much lessons they've had and what they've practiced for. Whereas Cindy's not taking the private lessons as yet. I don't know if she will be.
But I guess you're pretty proud of your children here.
Yes, I am.